Yep.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Shenandoah. Back-to-back nights here. TJ Young alongside my broadcast partner, Aaron Burdorf. Our statistician, Marvin's alongside with us. Coach, big win last night. Got on the board on the right side of the win column for Shenandoah, but now going for back-to-back wins here as they face the Essex Trojans.
Yeah, another team out of the corner conference. Let's see if the Mustangs can win 2 in a row.
So Essex will win the tip. It's going to be Scholes shooting a 15-footer. That's no good. Rebound by the other Scholes. No good. And corralled by Vanetta. A little bit of a scrum for the ball, and then Racine puts it up. Gets blocked. And now Shenandoah looking to run as O'Rourke, who had a really big game last night. We'll get into that a little bit here in just a little bit. He misses his first shot. So we're just 30 seconds into the game. Goose eggs on the scoreboard so far. Caden Buick bringing up for Essex, and that's no good. And Isaiah Scholes to Vanetta, and that's good. So Essex on the board first, 2-0. And nice drive by Lormer, but can't finish. And Isaiah Scholes with the rebound. 2-0 Essex, coach. Just a minute into the ball game. Vanetta at the high post.
Yeah, just a little sloppy at this end on the defensive boards. Too many opportunities for Essex so far.
And loose ball was corralled by Spangler, so he'll get credit for the rebound. Empty possession there for Essex. Now Spangler gets it to the high post to Burdorf. Lormer, 3 on the wing. That's long. Backside rebound by Dalton Athan, friend of the program there.
Yeah, good job by him sealing off the backside, get the rebound.
Understanding that 60% of all misses miss on the other side.
On the other side. That's what you said all last year.
I think it's true. So Shenandoah with the ball again, and Lormer misses everything far and to the left, and then that pass is intercepted by Spangler. So Spangler trying to take it in, contact, no foul, and Racine gets the rebound while on his fanny, and then we'll get a timeout by Essex to avoid maybe what they thought would be a turnover there. So a 30-second timeout by Essex. A lot of stuff. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Coach Rocky start for the Mustangs. Early timeout by Essex, but 2-0 Shenandoah still with a goose egg on the board. That ball driven on the baseline. Sorry about that. Johnny Resch checked into the game. It stays with Shenandoah, or with Essex. Go ahead.
Yeah, Essex checked in three new guys there at the timeout. So,
yeah, it looks like it's Caden Peeler and it's Caden Robinette and Johnny Resch who takes the shot and makes it. So 4-0. Essex out on top early. Kind of punching the Mustangs in the mouth here early. Spangler to O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it on the left wing. Athan corrals the loose ball and puts it in. Shenandoah on the board for the first time tonight. Nice little set. Yeah. Got themselves their first deuce.
Yeah, good offensive set there. Got Athan running downhill to the basket.
Racine, wild shot, rebound attempt, and corralled by Robinette. Backside rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Athan as Vanetta, who we saw a couple years ago calling the game. I didn't watch the game last year, but the game that we called when he was a sophomore, he gets a lot of rebounds. He does a good job in there.
Yeah, we talked about this last night, how sometimes in games like this you end up with crazy, weird bounces and all that stuff. That's happening again tonight. Where it's hard to get your hands up ready for rebounds.
And actually, Athan saved the loose ball, saved a near turnover, and then now Lormer is able to corral it. He drives into a host of Trojans, and no good. And now Peeler on the fast break, blocked by Burdorf. Says, no suit for you, the Dikembe Mutombo finger wave. That'd probably be a technical, right?
I can't do that nice.
So very disjointed offensively for both sides as now Essex has the ball. Racine in and out. Nice move. Rebound by Athan. Got to be his 4th or 5th board already. And there is O'Rourke on the drive, and Racine good defense. So just really choppy offensively as now Racine goes in and just kind of throws up a wild shot. And I believe they're going to get O'Rourke for a foul. They will. So Racine will go to the line for 2. Just a wild first 3 minutes, Coach.
Yeah, and the Mustangs playing with their heads down a little bit and have come up a little short on some layup attempts, and so they're going to have to get it figured out here on the offensive end and get the ball to go in the basket.
Racine's first free throw, no good, and you're going to get Juan Cepeda checking in, and Cole Graham will check in for the first time. Both Graham and Cepeda played really good games last night coming off the bench. Cepeda was robbed of a double-double, and Graham pitched in half a dozen points or so.
Yeah, he had 7 last night. Juan had 8 and 10 rebounds, so good job by them. See if they can bring a little spark here to the Mustangs.
That's right. Need a little offensive punch off the bench there, even if just maybe for some rebound putbacks, right? Because Essex is kind of owning the glass here early on, which is maybe a little unexpected. As now Cepeda goes up, and he's going to draw a foul on Vanetta, and that will be the second foul for Essex, and Cepeda will go to the line for 2.
That's one of those situations that you were talking about last night, how your brother got free throws because he's left-handed.
Yep.
Cepeda goes in with his left hand on the right side, and all you can do is put your arms up, and in that case, they call a foul.
Well, and he honestly just checked into the game. Nobody probably realized that he's left-handed, and he gets the ball right away, goes up, inside arm, easy foul.
Easy foul.
Get to the line, make your free throws. Cepeda trying to split the pair. He cannot. There's a lid on both baskets, but Burdorf with the board. He gets blocked back by Racine. Loose ball picked up by Lormer. Lormer into a host of Trojans again, and then we're going to get another foul, this time on the floor. I didn't get the number there. Was that on, maybe on Robinette there? Yep. On Robinette. So Shenandoah maintains possession. They reset the shot clock, which they shouldn't have.
Right.
But they did.
No, because the foul.
The foul resets it?
You get a reset on the foul.
Okay. Fair enough. Burdorf in the corner. Lormer for 3. Got it. So Lormer was about 0 for 4 so far, and he finally takes the lid off, and now Shenandoah with their first lead of the night.
Yeah.
Ball stolen by Lormer. Lormer trying to go coast to coast, and he draws some contact, and it goes. Probably should have been an and 1, but he'll take the 2.
Yeah, for sure. Probably got a little bit of the arm going up, but a good job by him finishing.
And that ball again, Lormer kind of anticipating that cut by Robinette, got his hand in there, nearly came away with another steal.
Yeah, Coach Spiegel asking for a tip ball off of Essex, doesn't get it there. So Essex gets the ball out of bounds. Little set play to the corner. Burdorf leaves his feet.
And yeah, Resch missed everything, but Racine's there for the rebound and got blocked by Graham. And then now Spengler leading the break, got it batted away and stays with Shenandoah. Lormer thought about the 3, gets it into Graham. Graham working on Racine. Easy bucket there. Grown man move right there from Cole Graham.
He does a really nice job of not making it too difficult. Just one dribble, go right up solid, be strong, get it up off the glass.
Resch on the drive, got the ball knocked away, and Cepeda picks up the loose ball. Shenandoah looking to run. Burdorf kicks to the wing. Long 3, got it. Big shot and a timeout by Essex. Again, their second of the opening quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds as Shenandoah enjoying a 10-0 run. We're back here in Shenandoah. Coach, last couple minutes of game time, Shenandoah maybe found their sea legs a little bit.
Yeah, got a couple steals, got a couple rebounds, able to get out in transition, and then Burdorf hits Lorimer twice for back-to-back threes to extend the lead to 12-4 as we hit the 3-minute mark of the first quarter.
So Peeler brought it up for Essex. Venata to Buick. A little dump off. And it's stolen away by Cepeda. Got away with a walk. And right idea by Lormer and a good hustle by Graham, but just not executed real well. And it's going to be another turnover. Kind of sloppy on both sides here in the first quarter.
Yeah, a little bit disjointed.
There you go. That's a big word.
That's a travel.
That's a travel by Resch, but he got away with it. So Cepeda got away with the travel, and so did Resch. So we're even. And now looks like Zwickel checking in for the first time here tonight. Pump fake by Graham. Got pushed with the body, but still got the ball up. Backside rebound. Fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball called. I heard Coach Spiegel trying to get a timeout, but maybe no possession really there.
Yeah. So we should get a shot clock reset because nobody had the ball on the rebound, right? I feel like this is our second year of the shot clock in Iowa, and I feel like most officials still forget to even look at it.
So Shenandoah with the ball after the jump ball. Cepeda got the ball blocked back, and then Racine gets the rebound on the Zwickel miss. So we're 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 8-point lead for the Mustangs over the Trojans. And Racine tries to go on a reverse, and Cepeda contests, and it's a missed shot. And nice pass by Lormer. Would have been basket interference had it not gone in, but Graham just running the floor, getting some easy buckets.
Yeah, really good job there by the Mustangs to get out and run.
Venata took it from the free throw line and drove down the lane, and he's going to draw a foul and look like Graham, so that'll send Venata to the line. Third foul on Shenandoah, and if you look at the scoreboard, Coach, 3 fouls apiece.
Yep, it sure is.
It's amazing that they fouled the exact same amount just 6 minutes into the game. That's quite amazing.
It is amazing.
It's like the first game that we watched, or the first game, no, I take that back. It was the second game when I called it for KMA that Underwood did not have a foul for the entire second half in the girls' game until like 2 minutes to go in the whole second half. That was wild. Venata missing both. Football pass to Zwickel. He can't cash in, but there's O'Rourke and a foul on Venata, and that's going to probably put Venata on the bench. That'll be 2 fouls, and that'll send O'Rourke. And as we mentioned last night, career high, just his fifth varsity game, but 17 points in kind of grown man plays, right? Kind of like Graham's been having here in the first quarter. Just really big physical plays that you need in the Hawkeye 10.
Yeah, just learning to play more physical. Obviously, again, just a freshman and just getting into it. Obviously, you got to learn that physicality of the game at this level.
So the first 2 free throws made of the night. Cepeda missed 2. Essex has missed 4. O'Rourke knocked 2 down, and that pass stolen away by Athan. Athan gets it poked away from behind by Buick. Good hustle by Essex to save a fast break bucket. But with 1:20 to go in the first quarter, Shenandoah now 12 points up with the ball under their own basket. And a 2-on-none break, and Buick can't lay it in. Rebound by Burdorf as Burdorf running the break. Athan, corner 3, long, missed everything, and now again it's kind of a 2-on-none, and Robinette gets blocked, and they're going to call a foul probably on Athan because it was the official on Athan's side. Yep, that'll be 2 on Athan, so he'll probably have to take a seat. There's pockets of this game that look pretty good for us right now, but boy, there's pockets of this game that we just get out of control.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
It is. It is wild. Again, sometimes we don't think through some of the shots that we take. Like nobody rotates back, or we take a shot from the corner as everybody's running on a fast break, and the guy that came from the top of the key throws it to the corner to shoot it, and there's nobody rotating back. Just some of those things that you got to play a little bit more to get it, and that's not a charge. And
there will be a charge called, even though you said that it wasn't a charge. I tend to agree, but good news is that Spangler's okay. It's going to end up being another turnover for Essex, and the 5th foul. So from here on out, the last minute of this quarter, Essex will be shooting free throws.
Yeah,
not as bad as the charge call from last night.
So just so you're aware, my daughter went back and watched it, and she told me that from our angle, we couldn't see the push-off, that there was a push-off on the play, that Fouch extended her arm just a little bit, and we couldn't see that through her back.
Okay, regardless, we'll talk about that in a minute, but nobody was in legal guarding position for one, right? Her back was to the player, and she was running in the same direction. You're not in legal guarding. I don't care if somebody puts an arm. I mean, you're not in a legal guarding position. There should be no charge. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, and Racine gets called for steps, and a lot of crashes here. On both sides, we've had guys just kind of tumbling all over the place and bodies all over the floor, and 18-5 is the score with time for one last shot, Coach.
Here we go. 9 seconds left, and we'll all take a break.
Yeah. Spangler, shoot it from there. Shoot it from there. Burdorf, shoot it. He gets the ball up, and boy, it looked good from here, but he just missed it to the right. So that'll end quarter number 1 Shenandoah, ending the last 6 minutes of the first quarter on an 18-1 run, Coach. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 6.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
We are ready for the second quarter. 18-5 Shenandoah, as I mentioned before the break, Coach. An 18-1 run the last about 6 minutes of that quarter as Buick shoots up a rainmaker for the first triple of the night for Essex. And now just a 10-point game. As now Cepeda, little drop step, the crafty lefty answers with a deuce. Evidently, Buick can shoot from deep. That was a good shot. And Peeler got away with a walk. Rebound by Scholes. Missed his shot. Cepeda fought for the rebound and got it back to Scholes, and he missed it. And it'll go off of Burdorf, but they're going to say it is Shenandoah ball. Coach, your thoughts? I feel like I accurately described all of that.
You got it all. That is something.
That was very much the only person under the hoop at that time at the very end was Brody. He had to have touched that ball, right?
Well, that's the only way the ball goes that direction.
Yeah, I know. So Essex brings some pressure, and Shenandoah broke the pressure easily, and then a lot of contact there on the shot. First shot missed, second shot corralled by O'Rourke, and he's going to get fouled, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be on number 10, Caden Buick. It's his first, team's first. Just so you know, now fouls are 5 apiece. 5-5. You keeping track of that?
I'm not. You are. That's your one stat that you keep track of.
Marvin's got it.
Marvin's got a lot of other things to keep track of. You keep track of that one.
Just tell Marvin to just tally mark the top or something.
Oh, okay.
As O'Rourke splits the pair, 3 for 4 on free throws for O'Rourke here in the first quarter and change. A little 1-4 high set for Essex as Resch has the ball, takes the ball on the right side. Little pull-up J from about 5 feet, knocks it in. Second bucket for Resch. And it's a 21-10 ball game. Lormer thought about the three, Little dribble drive, good jump off, and got to finish. That was a great pass. Just got to finish that, and he will. He's a good player. And Peeler on the drive. He goes a little bit out of control. Rebound by Burdorf. That's got to be his 9th of the first. Okay, that's close. Lormer back to Spangler. He'll shoot a 3. That rattles out. Rebound by Resch. Resch moving the ball up for Essex. Tried to cross over Burdorf. Burdorf blocked back and a foul. The near official to the play called the block. The far official, you'll watch it when you watch it back.
Yeah.
The correct official called block. I digress.
It's actually the second time this year where Brody has went up to block a shot, and the official has motioned. One official has motioned the touch call like you see in volleyball.
Yep.
Which is not actually a mechanic that you're supposed to use, because that's what happens. The other official calls a foul, and you look stupid.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa, whatever. But that's why it's not a mechanic.
Resch missing both free throws, and Athan playing with 2 fouls. Grabs the rebound. Shenandoah looking to get something going in the half court. They've struggled in that aspect. A lot of up and down scoring for Shenandoah as Peeler gets called for a foul. But yeah, a lot of up and down scoring, but not a lot of half court set scoring here for Shenandoah here in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot for either team.
Either side, yeah.
Yeah. And neither team, I mean, I don't have an official shooting percentage, but I would say both teams are down in the 20s, if that, right now.
Spangler picked up his dribble, looking for some help, gets it from O'Rourke, back to Spangler. Spangler drive and kick to Lormer in the corner. Missed everything. I think there's a door open.
There's something different with the atmospheric pressure in the gym tonight.
That happened last night, a couple, not necessarily with Lormer, but that happened last night. There was a couple, the one that shot over the entire hoop. That was amazing.
Wild.
Is the AC on a little bit? It feels draftier.
I guess the tubes are open.
Spangler, 3, top of the key, bang, 24-10. Spangler, his first bucket of the night, and he can fill it up quick if he gets going. Peeler picks up his dribble, gets it to Racine, and looks like we have a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
And
O'Rourke lost his shoe again.
Yeah.
Lost his shoe last night.
Needs to double knot them bad boys. He didn't, did he?
Nope. That was a single knot.
We play on. Everybody's okay. Peeler on the left side gets the ball knocked away. Nice pass and a foul by Athan, his 3rd. That'll set Athan in a game like this. That may not matter in the grand scheme of things, but that's something you just can't. Like, he's too valuable of a piece, right? A 3-year varsity player. To only play like 6 minutes a game.
Right.
You just can't. You got to get better at that. Know when to take your shot, know when to lay off.
Right. The dual sport athlete of Dalton Athan, he got, I think he got 3rd in today's Council Bluff Classic bowling today.
Good hustle by Vanetta, and he puts it in. Poked the ball away from Cepeda, and it's a 24-13 ball game. Shenandoah on top by 11. 3 from Spangler. That was kind of a heat check 3. Maybe not the best shot, as you were alluding to, shot selection-wise in that first quarter. Racine, little turnaround, high off the glass. The bank is open in Shenandoah late. It's a single-digit ball game. Essex just kind of hanging around here. And again, this zone, this extended out 2-3 zone, just kind of giving Shenandoah fits. But there is Cole Graham, a couple games in a row now, has really played some just kind of under control post basketball and did a really nice job there.
Yeah, very valuable minutes coming from him.
And that was a good contest by Graham, as opposed to what we saw just a couple of times ago, right? You're not swatting, you just get big and get your arm up and force the miss by Scholes, and now Shenandoah, chance to extend. Ball poked away. Cepeda stepped on the line. So we're going to go the other way. Another turnover by Shenandoah, 26-15. Halfway through the second quarter, Coach.
Yeah, just really sloppy by both teams, and Mustangs unable to pull away because of it.
And on cue, a bad pass stolen away by Lormer. Now double figures for Camden Lormer, 10 points, and it's a 28-15 ball game here in the second quarter. Scholes at the high post, takes one dribble, pull-up jumper, no good. Scholes with the offensive rebound. Racine, mid-range J, got it. So Essex kind of making some hustle plays to hang in the ball game here. Those 50-50 balls right now kind of going the way of the Trojans. Zwickle, three. That one's long. Rebound saved by Racine. And Peeler looking to push. A little crab dribble. And missed the layup. And we're going to get a foul on the back end, probably by Peeler. Maybe a frustration foul there. Yep. That's who it's going to be called on. That will be the third foul on Essex here. So again, even up on fouls. 8-8. Just as if you're keeping score at home. So they keep it even.
Keeping it even.
28-17. And there goes that man again, Cole Graham. He says, Coach, feed me minutes. I'm reliable. He's got 8 points. Buick on the drive, pass to nobody in particular there as Venata was looking to set a screen and didn't quite work out there. Now Shenandoah with the ball after the turnover. And then Lormer got the ball stolen away, and Resch gets blocked at the top, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to be hard to get the school record when he keeps getting called for fouls.
Yeah, that ball's pinned up against the backboard. That's a good, clean block. Am I wrong?
Hey, I don't want to sound like too much of a homer. You can, because he's your kid. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Just, you sit on your soapbox. You do it.
Oh, boy.
So Resch at the line makes the first. Makes them both. So 30-19. Shenandoah brings the ball up. A little bit of pressure from Essex. Nothing super crazy. And Berdorf tried to drive baseline. They'll say he stepped on the line, and we're going to get a full timeout by Shenandoah. Maybe just kind of light a fire under the troops here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I always was fascinated with working on vehicles ever since I was a little kid. I went to college for it, and it's just fun. To me, it's like an adult with a puzzle. When you can take the vehicles apart and you put them back together. The most rewarding thing about our business is just having customers be happy when they leave. It's everything. If you have people leave and they're unhappy, you have no business.
We're back here in Shenandoah. 2:20 to go until halftime, Coach. 30-19. There's been some good, there's been some bad, and probably a little bit more of both on both sides, right? I mean, some really good from a couple of different players from both sides, but some really bad in terms of turnovers and decisions. Kind of sloppy play here in the first quarter and change.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been pretty. It's kind of like that NBA back-to-back night playing type of thing where you felt really good about yourself last night, and then you come out here tonight and just can't get the ball to go in the bucket, and then you start forcing things and do some things that you're probably not supposed to be doing, and Essex is just hanging around, getting way too many offensive rebounds. Here comes another one. Oh, we corral it, but too many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they have had a lot of offensive boards. Body on a body, right? Be the first to contact. That's what they say. But Shenandoah with the ball. Cepeda in the game. Had Graham, didn't see him. And the ball gets poked away by Venata. Got away with a double dribble there. Gets it ahead to Buick. Buick lob to Racine. He goes up and under, and he can't finish. Probably should have just dunked it. And then Berdorf throws a little miscommunication there between he and Lormer, as that's unforced error there.
I'm about ready to take this headset off and yell something.
I feel like Racine was high enough there. He probably could have just flipped the wrist down. Probably could have just dunked that.
He was up there. Mustang's got to get this figured out here.
What's that now?
The Mustang's got to get this figured out here.
Well, Lormer gets the steal, so maybe that'll help, as that's a steal and a run out and a bucket. But really, it's 15-15 here, 14-14 here in the quarter. As Resch missed the baseline jumper. It was 18-5 at the end of the first, Coach. It's the exact same margin right now. Essex has played even with Shenandoah here in quarter number 2. Graham has it in the corner. Good pass, good cut. And we're going to get a foul, and that's going to be on Venata. I don't really agree with that foul, but they're going to get Venata on that. That'll be his third, I believe. Got to keep the fouls even, and they are 9 apiece. Or excuse me.
Just some guys not fully focused right now. Just some guys that the ball's just off the rim here, there, and just not focused, getting our eyes up on the rim. There's plenty of opportunities here at the rim to score, just not making it happen tonight.
Cole Graham came to play, couldn't get it. Rebound by O'Rourke on the backside, friend of the program, and he grown man layupped it back in there. His first bucket of the night. He's got 5 points total. We're under a minute. Good drive by Racine, blocked by Berdorf. They'll call that time. Berdorf picked up his dribble, needs some help, gets it from Lormer. We're at 35 seconds to go until halftime. Zwickel, pump fake, gets it to O'Rourke. A lot of contact, no foul. There's that man again. Double digits for Graham off the bench. Shot clock off, 36-19, Coach. Resch gets it back to Peeler, to Racine, 15. And Peeler tried to get it to Racine. Racine thought it was going to Scholes. It goes out of bounds. 10 seconds until the half.
Yeah, again, just that disjointed everything that's happening on the court by both teams right now. They're just both making the game of basketball look kind of ugly tonight.
So we've got 7 seconds until halftime. O'Rourke shoots a 3. That missed everything. Saved. Zwickel. 3, no good. That's probably a pretty apropos way to end the first half. We're going to take a break with them. We'll tally up some stats. Mustangs out to a 17-point lead here at intermission. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's time to be you at Iowa Western. Apply today.
Halftime here in Shenandoah, 36-19. Coach, what did Marvin come up with for some halftime stats?
Yeah, the Mustangs lead 36-19, led by Camden Lormer's 12. He's done a really nice job. He's also got 3 assists and 3 steals to go with those 12 points. Cole Graham, like you said, doing a great job of just defeating the zone in the middle, doing a good job of just one dribble, put it up on the basket, and he's getting it to go in. 10 points for him. Joey O'Rourke has 5. Got his first basket late, had a couple free throws in there, and then Jade Spangler has 3, Dalton Nathan 2, Juan Cepeda 2, Seth Zwickel 2. Berdorf and Cepeda lead the way with 6 rebounds apiece. Like I said, Lormer has 3 assists. Berdorf has the 2 blocks. Essex is led by Johnny Resch's 6 points. He's got a couple baskets, a couple free throws.
Off the bench.
Yeah, and then Racine and Veneta each have 4. Buick has 3, and Isaiah Scholes and Robinette each have 1 apiece. That's what Marvin
came up with that?
Say to that.
Marv, good job. Appreciate that. Dynamite as always. You're not the best stats guy in the business for nothing, right? Well, we're going to step aside. We'll come back a little bit sooner, do a little kind of what to look for here in the second half. But we got about 7 minutes, and we'll go to ninja mode for about 6-ish minutes. We'll be back right after this. We are back here in Shenandoah, Rex Roth Court, and TJ Young alongside Aaron Burdorf and Statsman Marvin. Coach, put you in the Shenandoah locker room here. I know you obviously weren't in there, but let's play in the land of make-believe. You're in that locker room. What's the message to the troops coming out?
The message is to clean it up. Clean it up. Let's clean up the defensive boards. Quit giving Essex so many extra chances at the basket. That's number one. And then number two, quit turning the ball over when we're in a big rush, right? There's a shot clock. You have 35 seconds to go score. If we can't get a fast break, let's set up something. Let's set up our offense and run through it, because we have the more athletic kids, the kids that can score, and right now we're not showing it.
I agree. Marvin? Yeah, he agrees too. Yep, he gave me a thumbs up. Thumbs up from Marvin. That guy's he's a character, that guy.
Marvin reminds me that Essex started on a 4-0 run to start the game, and then the Mustangs went 18-1 after that, and that's the current difference in the game, is that 18-1 run. No reason why the Mustangs can't do something similar here in the second half.
And for everyone counting at home, thanks to Marvin, right now the fouls have been reset, but they are 8 apiece. 8 apiece. As Spangler on a drive, no good, and O'Rourke goes up for the offensive rebound, the putback, and he got fouled. So he'll go to the line. That would be Peeler, I believe, with the foul. That'll be his third. And O'Rourke going back to the line for attempting to get point number 6 and 7. He didn't get 6 yet. So he can't get 7 on this trip, but he can sure still get 6, Coach.
He sure can. That started the second half on a 1-0 run.
There you go. Second one up and good. 37-19 the score here. Nearly doubling up the Trojans. Peeler to Racine on the right wing. Tried to get it inside. Batted away by O'Rourke. O'Rourke passes ahead to Spangler. Smart decision by Spangler to pull the ball back. 3. Good. Camden Lormer. And again, that's running when you can, right? There wasn't any numbers, so Spangler pulled the ball back. You get a wide open 3. What you were talking about.
Right, and it started with defense, and here we are getting another steal and run out.
Lormer gets the ball inside. Lefty gets blocked, but there's Burdorf with the garbage cleanup, and this is kind of what we talked about. 6-0 run coming out of the break. As Essex has the ball on the half court. Shot by Peeler a little wild, rebounded by Eighth, and he's a lefty. He goes in a little bit wild there, missed everything, got the front of the rim, and Essex will regain possession. Resch, line drive missile off of the backboard, rebounded by Shenandoah, and a foul and 1. Now Peeler will have 4 fouls. Peeler wins the race to 4, Coach. First with 4, as he will have to take a seat, and Ethan with his 3rd and 4th point of the night. You're going to get Wade Scholes, and you're going to get Quentin Venata, and it looks like Buick checked back into the game as well. So three subs checked in there. Ethan can't get the old-fashioned three-point play, so 44-19. Racine backing in. O'Rourke blocked by O'Rourke, but picked up by Racine, and a little body blow there by, I believe, O'Rourke. So that's going to be the first foul on Shenandoah, and shot clock reset here for the Trojans. Racine got the ball Resch got it into Racine, got it poked away, and Wade Scholes gets Essex on the board here in the second half. Lormer to Spangler, wide open, not a wise decision. Spangler knocks it in, his second triple of the evening, and it's 47-21, Coach.
Yeah, quick 11-2 run.
Wild layup, missed by Burdorf, got a rebound, missed by Burdorf, got a rebound, missed by O'Rourke. So a rebound for Burdorf, a rebound for O'Rourke, but no shots made, and then the three-pointer by Buick is no good. Corralled by Burdorf. gets some help from Spangler, and Spangler walks it.
Burdorf's got
across the timeline.
10 rebounds on the night.
It's double-double watch with 4 more baskets.
Yeah, he's going to need some work on that.
Or 8 more blocks. Spangler gets the ball swatted away. The official caught it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but he did. So 15 seconds on the shot clock. You're going to get Zwickel, you're going to get Cepeda, and you're going to get Graham back into the game here for the first time here in the second half. Cepeda and Graham gave him really good boosts off the bench in the first half. I didn't say anything because Zwickel knew he stepped on the sideline, and you could see his face, but they didn't call anything. So then Coach Spiegel just called a timeout. So we saved a turnover there. Anyways, we're going to be back in 30 seconds.
Ignite is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Witcher, and I am a hybrid student with Ignite.
I'm Camden Vesley, and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee, and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for you?
We're back in Shenandoah, 5 to shoot for the Mustangs coming out of the timeout. I don't know if anybody knows it. And a bailout foul as Graham was trying to go up. Gets fouled by Racine. And they'll say on the floor. Fouls are no longer even now, just so you know.
But they will even out eventually.
Well, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it's going to be close.
It is close still.
Yep.
2.
Yep. It's 11-9 right now. Nobody guarding Graham, but swatted by Wade Scholes. And Buick drops it off to Racine. Racine on the drive. Can't get it over the rim. Racine gets the offensive rebound. No good. Isaac Scholes picks up the offensive board. Resch for 3 in the corner. Missed everything. Rebound by Warmer as he baseball pass over to Spangler, and that misses everything. We're getting into that mode again where Essex is kind of getting Shenandoah to play just too fast, and that's not our game, right? I mean, at least from what I can tell.
Right. Not the speed that we want to. I mean, we want to play fast, but like under control fast, not
Agreed.
Stupid fast.
Agreed. That's a word I wouldn't have used, but I understand. Good drop off by Cepeda, and I don't know what the career high is for Cole Graham, but it's got to be pretty close to it right now as he's now got a dozen.
Yeah, he had a couple of big games last year, I feel like. Probably close.
Isaac Scholes with the ball well over his head, gets the ball knocked away. Buick dumped off to Wade Scholes, poked away by Zwickel, going for the dunk, young man. No, just the finger roll, and it goes. 30-point game, Shenandoah opening things up a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, a little 15-2 run.
Ball poked away from Resch, but a reach-in foul, trying to even up those fouls.
Dialing in from long distance, that call.
Oh, is it the guy over there?
The guy on
the
the
side?
baseline opposite called the foul.
That makes sense. He had the best view.
Sure he did.
Mm-hmm. He had a Buena Vista. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I get all my jokes from Marvin. He's a crazy guy.
Oh,
Resch fouled
Barney?
on the shot, and I believe the gentleman who called the foul's name is Barney.
It is.
But it's to even the fouls up. Now we're even. We're at 11 fouls apiece. And Resch will go to the line to shoot a pair on what was probably a clear foul. Right?
Was it?
I don't know. I wasn't even watching.
You got a 6'5" kid jumping up against a kid that's 5'11", and his hand is on top of the ball, and we call.
Is he 5'11"?
Okay, I'll say he's 6 foot.
I don't think he is. Racine gets the rebound on the offensive side to maintain possession for Shenandoah. Nice pass to Vanata, and that's a nice bucket there. Good pass from Racine. Lay in by Vanata, who's now got 6 points on the night for the Trojans. Burdorf has the ball way out top, gets the ball nearly stolen away. O'Rourke has it, dribble drive, kick to Zwickel. Zwickel holding it and gets it over to the wing to O'Rourke again. Athan, pump fake, back to O'Rourke. Still 20 to shoot, still lots of time. No need to panic. Athan shoots, misses short, and Essex looking to run. Buick has it way out right, and that ball's poked away, and nice save, but they're going to say stepped on the line. That was almost a Sports Center highlight there.
I'd like to go back and watch the replay of that one because I feel like he was not out of bounds.
It'll be I don't even know if you can call it a turnover there because really I don't know if you could consider that we had possession. But and Resch again is the beneficiary of a foul call on Burdorf. He should have, by rights, if you don't count these fouls, he should have about 6 blocks tonight.
Well, if he'd quit turning the ball over after he gets a rebound, that'd be helpful. But that one right there, he's got his hand seriously on top of the ball. On top of the ball. Like, it's clear. Like, just open your eyes as the official. He's got his hand on top of the ball and is not touching the guy. I'm sorry that I'm going off here.
Is it the violent swat? Is it the violent swat? Like, I'm not saying that he fouled him because he swung. I'm saying, like, as an official, as that's a nice play, nearly corralled. Cepeda going up.
Then Juan gets hit in the face and nothing.
And Zwickel goes up, and then we'll get a foul. Zwickel will go to the line and shoot a pair, as the fouls are now even up at, just so you know, Coach, 12 fouls apiece. But back to my point. As an official, when you're watching the game, if you don't know what you're to be looking for, if you see the violent swat and it's still kind of in the guy's hand, is that just kind of human nature just to call that foul?
That just means that you're anticipating a foul, not actually calling the foul.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm asking the question as a nonpartisan bystander. As their Athan gets the offensive rebound, he goes up and he gets fouled. So what was kind of a back and forth game, the first 5 minutes here of the third quarter has definitely had some stoppages here over the last 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah. It's something.
Now Athan going back to the line. He's got 4 points tonight. Did I say 4? Still has 4. Missed the first. So he's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Got a chance to change that here. Trying to split the pair at the line. And he cannot split the pair at the line. Good rebound by Racine. 52-24 is the score. Buick on the drive. Gets it to Robinette. Back over to Resch. Buick thought about a 3. Shot the 3. Missed the 3. Backside rebound off of Venata. It'll go back to Shenandoah. It looks like Aiden Johnson will be checking in for the first time tonight. Cole Graham getting a break. He's, again, played a really nice game tonight.
Yeah, Graham checks out with 12 points. Aiden Johnson played a really nice game in the JV game, getting rewarded some varsity minutes here.
Zwickel has it for Shenandoah. Short corner, Cepeda. Zwickel, 3, in and out. Offensive board by Cepeda. Left hand and 1 maybe. They didn't call the foul, but he made the bucket. Cepeda now with 4 points. Buick gets called for steps there, as you're going to get, I believe, Logan Twyman going to be checking into the game for Dalton Athan. Nope. Yep, Dalton Athan. Nope. Joey O'Rourke. To be fair, Athan tried to go off.
He did try.
So 30-point game, Twyman to Athan. Again, Cepeda short corner. Into Johnson and poked away by Buick. So it'll stay with Shenandoah, 27 to shoot. Athan trying to get it back into the corner. Couldn't get it there. Dribble drive. Passed it to the shin of Johnson. If that's a good pass, it's a layup. Just a little bit of a laser beam right at the shin bone.
Yeah, it was the right idea. just didn't get the ball to come up to him.
Eli Cameron now checking in for Athan. Maybe Athan's day could be done. Who knows? We'll see. So Cameron in the game, Johnson in the game, Twyman in the game, and then Cepeda and Zwickel, maybe normal rotational guys still kind of in there right now. Resch on the drive, nobody back there, and lays it in. Resch having a good night, came off the bench tonight, I believe nearing double figures.
He's got 8.
Zwickel, Cameron, 3, bang! Right off the bench. Eli Cameron knocks one down. Did they call that a 2? No, they called it a 3. So 3 points for Cameron as Resch goes in again. Mid-range, Jay missed everything. Offensive board by Scholes. And Resch did not get away with that travel. Took 3 steps before putting the ball down. Can't do that.
Just a reminder that you must start your dribble with your pivot foot on the ground. For all of those of you who were wondering about that rule, we had that actually happen, I don't know, a week or so ago in a varsity boys game. Maybe one that you were calling that I wasn't calling. The guy jumped up in the air and dropped the ball. That's a trap.
No, it's not a trap.
That is a trap.
Nope, no way, never. Not in America. Scholes hard off the glass. Rebound by Cepeda. Got to be in double figures there.
He's got 8.
Twyman thought about the 3. Zwickel thought about it and delivered. And he knocks it down. Twyman gets the assist. 60-26. Shenandoah's opened it up here in the third quarter. And now Zwickel with 8, nearing double figures. Racine on the drive, a little strong, and Scholes can't make it. Isaac Scholes can't make it on the putback either. Zwickel with the rebound now, 10 to shoot. And that ball's batted away. Resch corrals the loose ball. 3 seconds to shoot. Resch gets the shot up and just missed, just short. So that'll end the third quarter. We'll step aside, a lot to digest.
So many ways that Bank Iowa has helped, but I think most importantly to us, it's continuing to engage with us.
When we came together, we both felt like we would bring a couple things from our past into the present, and that one of those was their Courage on the Court event.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. It is a coach, my math, Marvin told me 34-point lead right now.
Yeah,
so
24-7 that quarter for the Mustangs.
So looks like all the starters back in the game here for Shenandoah, at least for the time being. But we're just a bucket away from running clock. So maybe that's kind of the goal. Let's kind of get into the running clock. And there's some SWAT there, and the first Dairy Queen of the night. Peeler won the race to 4, and now he wins the race to Dairy Queen. And that also evens up our foul game at 13 apiece.
Yeah, he fouls out. No points for the senior as he leaves the contest, and Athan goes to the line where he's still looking to make his first one, and he got it.
Got it. 61-26. That now is 35. So the clock will continue to run until the game gets back down under 25. That's what you told me last night. I'm trying to learn.
You got it.
So now we have exact opposite scores, 62-26. I don't know what you call that. What do you call that?
I don't remember. Didn't we talk about that last year? Traveled. There was no foul, and he traveled.
Who did the foul get called on there? I missed it.
I'm not even sure. They called it on Jade.
Third foul on Spangler. Venata did make the bucket, so it's 8 points for Venata, trying to get into double figures here as this game goes on. can't make the free throw. It's off the heel. And that loose ball is picked up by, finally picked up by Ethan. And then there's a lot of bodies on the floor. And the officials call a timeout as Venata crashed pretty hard there. As did Spangler. Spangler able to get up, but Venata definitely a little banged up there, and we're going to step aside, at least for a time being, for 30 seconds at least, while they attend to Venata down on the under the basket there.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
We are back here in Shenandoah. Venata was able to get up and go out of the gym with our wonderful athletic trainer Jake Johnson. So we will continue on. The officials' timeout was called in the Essex front court, so that's where the ball will be inbounded. 62-28
is the closest.
Is the score. And we're going to get a ball poked out of bounds. And we'll stay with Essex as the shot clock is still moving. They did reset the shot clock, even though they shouldn't have done that. Resch with the shot, rebound by Scholes. And going back up, and a foul at the top by O'Rourke. That should be O'Rourke's third foul. I believe that is. And that'll send Racine to the line. Racine's first free throw short. 62-28 on the scoreboard, 14-13 fouls. You love that. You just think that's amazing.
I do.
Racine cannot make either, and O'Rourke with the board. Shenandoah in the front court, and that evens up the fouls. 14 apiece as Racine gets called for the body bump.
On the floor.
I feel like he was shooting that. Or he was trying to. Was he not?
Yeah.
Either way, foul called. Shenandoah with the ball. Lormer, three in the corner, no good. And Ethan with the backside rebound, friend of the program. Spangler, he'll shoot a three from the corner. He didn't make it. And there's Resch with the rebound. Resch trying to go coast to coast. And he probably got fouled there, but there was no call on that one because the fouls are even, and they know that.
Yeah.
And Shenandoah with the ball in the front court, and Lormer puts it in. 17 now for Lormer as it's now 64-28. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Racine. Offensive foul on Racine. That's his fourth with 5.5 minutes to go in the game. You're going to get a few more subs into the ball game as maybe Brody and Joey's nights will be done as Zwickel and Graham step in.
Yeah, Zwickel checks in with the closest thing to a double-double. He's got 7 points and 6 rebounds, 8 points. I've already let them know. They know. We've got some hand signals that we've worked on throughout the day.
I'll tell you what, that kid has played a whale of a game. Cole Graham has impressed me tonight.
He's done an excellent job of just killing the inside of the zone.
And not trying to do anything crazy,
Nope.
playing within himself, right? That's is a really good job there. That ball's turnover for Essex. It's going to go the other way, and Juan Cepeda will check in as Ethan's night more than likely over. Graham back to Spengler. Got it. 69-28. Spengler a point away from double digits. I don't think he's going to get it. Graham, yeah.
I'll make sure he gets his assist.
Resch hard off the glass, but Isaiah Scholes finishes it up. And Spengler, knowing he needs double figures, just needs a bucket to shoot it. Lormer knows he needs a triple for 20, can't get it. And Resch with the rebound. Under 4 to play in the ball game, 39-point lead for the Mustangs. Resch shoots a 3. That's off the glass. Rebound by Graham, and a substitution timeout for Shenandoah, so we'll stay here. And looks like Lormer and Spengler's nights will be done. As I told you, Burdorf and O'Rourke were going to be done. I was just kidding.
Just kidding.
They're back in the game.
Back in there. The two seniors come out. Lorimer, like you said, with 17 points. He has 5 assists, 3 steals on the night. And then Spengler checks out with 9 points. 9 points and 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Solid night from him. Essex clears their bench.
In the game for Essex is Ashen Klein, and that's number 11. Number 21, Bradley Franks. Number 23 is Keaton Anderson. And then 25 is Wade Scholes, who's been in the game. And number 3 is Dominic Kirk. So that's who's in the ball game for Essex at the moment. As Scholes has the ball, gets it poked away. And Graham bringing it up the floor. Be versatile, young man. Burdorf thought about the 3. Ball tipped away by Ashen Klein. It'll stay with Shenandoah with under 3 to play. And Cepeda may have his night be done. Did he finish in double-digit rebounds?
He finishes with 4 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah, good job, Marvin. And Johnson on the drop step, couldn't get it, got his own rebound. And Wade Scholes trying to go coast to coast, got it poked away. And Johnson out to Zwickle, he needs it. Oh, he was so nervous. He knew he needed it for double figures. He needed it. Going the other way. That's too bad. And that was his chance.
Yeah,
he's out of the game now.
Take him out.
As Logan Twyman steps in to play the final 2 minutes of the ball game.
Aiden Johnson, offensive rebound, according to Marvin, was the last player to play for the Mustangs that needed an official stat. So everybody has an official stat now.
That's good. That's good. And we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout with 1:54 to play. Coach, we'll stay right here.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Sure.
Timeout on the floor. Shenandoah's up by 39, right? Which is always that's great, right? About to have back-to-back victories, but still a lot to clean up, right? Going into next week and going into the rest of the season in Hawkeye 10 play.
Yeah, as they go in and watch game film from tonight, whether it be the defensive rebounding that needs to definitely be cleaned up. Way too many second chances for Essex and an Essex team that. I'm not sure that we should get out rebounded by, and then. But
I think we may have.
Right, and then again the turnovers and in the second half we didn't turn it over as much, but there was still a lot of balls that got deflected. Not clean passes.
And that's going to be an over the back foul.
That one I'll give to you as an official laying on his back.
Over the back. It was over his back.
I will give that to you. It will still go down as a displacement foul.
Twyman, 3, no good. Fight for the rebound is going to be off of O'Rourke. It's going to be Essex ball. And just as of note for those watching at home, Essex has edged out to a 2-foul advantage. It was even coming into the fourth quarter, and they got a 4-2 edge in that department.
Let's see if we can even out in this last minute.
Anderson shoots a 3, can't get it. Scholes with the rebound, he can't get it. Rebound by Johnson as they push ahead with Twyman. Twyman behind the back, and to Cameron. He thought about the 3. Nice little feed down to O'Rourke, blocked and can't get it to go. O'Rourke again and one. I don't think there's catching up in the foul game. I don't think they're catching up. As that'll go, it's going to put Essex over the 70 mark. Did we get over 70 last night? I don't know if we did.
What was the final score last night? 70. I feel like it was 70.
Yeah, we got it. So back-to-back nights then.
My bound app.
As Damian Aranda's.
It was 75-54 last night.
Okay.
Was the final score.
And the and one goes for O'Rourke. Just a point away from double figures in back-to-back games, but he's definitely played well the last few for Shenandoah. Klein has the ball, picks up his dribble, looking for a friend, finds Anderson. Anderson picked up his dribble, back to Klein. Klein, pump fake, shot, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Shenandoah could just hold it. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Essex, as that will be a 2-shot foul. It's going to send Logan Twyman in, and that's probably the right decision.
Good job.
So that'll be the final, Coach. Has Marvin tallied some stats for us?
He'll get it done real quick if you take a quick timeout.
He's getting it done. Well, we're going to...
No timeouts?
We're going to call timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll hear from our friends at Miller Building Supply.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
We are back here in Shenandoah. It is a final as Shenandoah wins back-to-back games, getting their first and second win of the season this week, with wins over Sydney and now tonight win over Essex. 72-30 is the final score. Marvin has handed the stats to Coach Burdorf. So, Coach, what Marvin have to say?
Hey, we'll start with the Trojans of Essex. Their totals in the loss. They're led by Vanetta, who finishes with 8, along with Johnny Resch, also with 8. So those two lead the way. Racine finishes with 4. Isaiah Scholes and Buick finish with 3 each. Wade Scholes finishes with 2. Robinette with 1 for their 30-point total. The Mustangs outscore the Trojans 36-11 in the second half. We talked about that 18-1 run early in the first half, and then we started on a 15-2 run in the second half. Really good job of the Mustangs to kind of put this sloppy basketball game away there in the second half. Camden Lorimer leads the way with 17 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, all 3 of those team highs in those 3 categories. Cole Graham finishes with 14 strong points in the middle of that Essex zone. Great night for him. O'Rourke and Spangler both finish with 9 points apiece. O'Rourke finishes with the closest to a double-double. He finishes with 9 points, 8 rebounds on the night. Dalton Nathan finishes with 6 points. Skip Seth Wickel was also closing in on double-double watch. He finishes with 8.6 rebounds. Then we go to Dalton Nathan. He finishes with 6.7 rebounds. Juan Cepeda finishes with 4 points and 8 rebounds. That sounds like a lot of missed shots tonight, Coach. And Brody Burdor finishes with 2 points. He leads the way on the rebounding category with 12 and 2 block shots. Probably should have had 3 more, but they were all called fouls. And we'll leave the rest to you.
Sounds about right. We're going to wrap things up here tonight. For Shenandoah, a couple games next week for Shenandoah. They got Clarinda in a rivalry game. Page County Ice Bowl is coming up because it's winter season.
Yeah.
That's coming up here on, was it Monday night?
Monday.
That's Monday.
Yep.
Monday night here.
That'll
be on KMA, and then Friday night they go to the MAC, right? Or Thursday night? Friday night. They go to the MAC.
Yep. St. Albert.
Go over that with the MAC situation.
Yeah, so again, Glenwood hosts a little get-together of a bunch of teams from Iowa and Nebraska, kind of a border battle thing going on Saturday, I think. But Glenwood hosts that at the Council Bluffs MAC Arena. And so Friday night, our Phillies and Mustangs are in the primetime spots of 6, 8, 7:30 or 6:30 and 8, something like that, against St. Albert. St. Albert had a great win tonight in the girls' side. They beat Lewis Central at Lewis Central, so that could be a good game. And Clarinda pulls a 1-point win at home against Glenwood tonight, so their girls are coming off of a nice win over Glenwood. So
could be a big week.
Yeah, big games. So obviously we're too early. I don't have boys' scores, but some of those girls' scores. The girls play Monday, Tuesday, Friday. They have a game against Creston on Tuesday. The boys do not. So that's a JV varsity doubleheader on Tuesday night. But the Mustangs wrestling team in action tomorrow as well. I think the girls are actually wrestling tonight up at Riverside, and the boys, JV and varsity, get to take to the mat tomorrow, and they're having a really nice season, dual season. I think they're 6-0, and they had a really nice win as a team at the Friend tournament last weekend. And then next weekend, they host their own home tournament on the 16th. So just a lot of action week after week after week. Throw in a couple middle school games next week. They finish their season next week as well, the middle school boys. The 8th graders, I think, are 9-1, and the 7th graders are 8-2, and they have 2 games left. They play Clarinda. Creston on Tuesday. So I'm going to go to Creston, and then I'm going to come back and join you for that Creston girls game Tuesday night, and then they finish their season against Clarinda on Thursday. And if you want to come out and see a really good middle school basketball game, if it plays out like it did over at Clarinda a week ago, the 8th grade game should be something to watch next Thursday to finish the season. That was a really, really good game. Clarinda, that's the 8th graders' only loss this year. See if they can get a little revenge here on the home court to finish their season.
A little home and home split we hope for. Well, that's everything, Coach. We're going to wrap things up for our stats guy Marvin, for Coach Burdorf, TJ Young. We're signing off. Mustangs 42-point winners tonight over the Trojans of Essex. Good night, everybody.